The Jam Magno talks about influencers who quote in social media and earn money, gives tips about managing money as a single parent, and showing cute Tony. Enjoy watching!
So I guess you guys are up to date with this huge internet fallout between two influencers that are actually married. I don't follow them. I just saw their epic fight via live chat. And some people are saying that it's just a prank and some are saying that it's real. But what I'm saying is this is the kind of people that are given influence and platforms in the Philippines to influence so many young people. And this is the kind of thing that they show. This is the kind of content that gets likes and shares and all of those things. And I just hope that we are better in choosing the people that influence us in our lives. These are the people that in any way shape the way we think and the way we act. And it's just really disappointing that that's what we have to succumb to, watching toxic videos like that getting spread like wildfire. So it's just sad. I just felt that I needed to speak on it because it was just all over the internet, and people are slowly realizing that the more you pretend that your relationship is perfect, it isn't, because no relationship is perfect. And the thing is, it's unfair if you use your relationship to earn money, because the root of all evil is actually money. And fighting about it on the internet for everyone to see that it's probably going to make you more popular, but it's not exactly what you need in your relationship to make it work. You have a child. You have a responsibility to teach a child that money isn't everything, that money doesn't go on trees, and you need to be a good person. How are you going to be a good person if you're going to be pretending on social media for people to follow you and like you, if you don't even like yourselves? Isn't that something that we need to think about with the people that we follow? One of the things that I really just hope for people to realize is that who here actually has content that makes you want to be better? Is there anybody that's gone viral that actually wants you to be better? Not someone else, but better by just being who you are. And I think that I honestly don't follow any content creators here in the Philippines, because what I do see is that the most popular ones don't really enrich me in any way. And those that are actually not as popular but do have amazing content are those people that are actually who they are in real life and who they are on social media. And that's what I think that we should be looking for and expecting from our content creators when we put them on the pedestal and making them number one and popular and rich, basically. I just thought about this because, it really was it was bothering me that these people were fighting, and, they apparently, are a poster child for a happy marriage. But that's one of the things that make it so wrong, is that you earn from having to paste your relationship all over social media and have people comment on it and feel like they are entitled to it, because they're not. It's just, seriously, empower people with your content, make them want to be better. Don't make them want to be like you, but be better than you. I think that's what we should all be doing, is that create content that give positive vibes and give value to other people's lives. Because this is what I think social media is all about. So there you have it. I guess I'm not saying that you should be serious. I'm not saying that you should pretend that everything is spick and span and perfect, because that's exactly the opposite of what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is be real. Talk about real life. Talk about real struggles, and talk about how you overcome these different struggles. Talk about suicide. Talk about mental health. Talk about things that are hard to talk about, but people need to talk about so they are reminded that they are not alone. I think that's what I look for in a content creator, is that I want to be listening to somebody that makes me want to think about it in a similar way, in order for it to be applied to my life, to make me better, for me to be thankful, to be looking at that content and spending time on that content. Whether it's, it's just a piece of advice or just a laugh.
So this was actually a request I was supposed to fulfill yesterday. I'm very sorry I didn't get a chance to do that. But today I'm going to talk to you about the money that I actually set aside for Tony. So prior to me deciding to be a single mother, I really knew the fact that I needed to have enough money to actually pay for my son. Not just, prior to him coming into the world, but while he is growing, he needs to have a savings account for him to be able to use or have money on his own. And it's something that I believe is very integral when we have kids, is that aside from the fact that we need to provide them with everything that they need, we also have to plan out the things, especially if you're a single parent. We need to plan out, number one, they have to have a bank account. And there's a lot of banks that offer kids bank accounts, and you can really do that right now. You can start it by the time they're born up until now. And you also have to make prior investments for their school. It's going to be super expensive to send Tony to college, but I'm already saving for it right now. So this is part 2 of managing your money as a single parent. So I discussed about college. I know that it's going to be a long ways away because Tony's less than 2 years old, but it's very important to know that these are some of the things that you really need to be thinking about, especially as a single parent. I know I went to one of the most expensive universities in the Philippines. And I know that even if I was on a scholarship, I needed to still save up money because we don't know what's going to happen to us, especially as a single parent. I'm the sole legal guardian of my son, and I have to provide for him. And I also have to make plans that will save him or will protect him in case whatever happens to me. So these are one of the things that should be thought about. It's not morbid, it's practical. And you need to really think about this as early as right now, because you need to be responsible enough for the choice that you made. Just like having a son or a daughter on your own. You can do it, relax, and research is key. So this is part 3, and I did discuss about research being key to managing your money. So one of the things that I want to suggest is to find yourself a financial advisor from any of the top insurance companies in the Philippines. Yes, it's going to be quite hard. You're going to think it's going to require a lot of money, but think about it. Your child is going to be protected. You're going to be protected. You're not going to have to worry about anything, especially if emergencies come, especially if something happens to you. Because for me, that's one of the things that I'm really worried about all the time, is that what's going to happen to Tony if anything happens to me. So these are the types of things that we need to prepare for financially. Because of course, who's going to take care of our son? It's just a tiny chunk of what we need to leave them. It's something that, I've thought about well, especially during the pandemic. Everything is unsure, everything is uncertain. But it's something that it also calms me down to know that if I make proper plans, Tony is going to be just fine.
So just in case it isn't clear, single mothers who choose to be single mothers do exist. Yes, we pay our own bills. There's nobody helping us, not even our families. And we do get by just fine because we run our businesses, we have abilities, and we're independent. Say mama. Say mama, don't be sad. Say mama. 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 Hi guys. So this is us chilling, drinking milk, hanging out with mama. Say hi, Bobby. Say hi. Hi. Yeah. This is my son's face when he sees a pretty girl. Say smile. This is my son's face when he sees a pretty girl. Oh my God, now I'm worried. This is... You're so handsome! Say hi. Flying kiss. Love you, Nak. Hi!
This is my voice when I speak in English. Ito ang aking boses pag nagtatagalog ako. Mauni akong tingog pag nagbisaya ko. Pero sa tanan akong gisulti, ang akong anak ang pinakagwapo.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.